MSC!
Yeah.
Sounds like a football team, don't it?
I'm here with Impending Lies.
What's going on?
What's your name again, man?
My name's James.
James?
I'm Davo.
Big Davo?
That's bright as
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Get
I'm
over
sorry. I'm intern Spence, man. I'm out here chilling in Peabody's, man. I'm doing a quick little rundown with the band, you know, for MSC. So
you wanna fight with that light? I can fight that.
First of all, I'm gonna ask you guys.
Is that where that went? No.
I'm gonna ask you guys a couple questions. You guys ready? What song you performing tonight?
We're doing the whole record.
A whole record?
Plus a new song.
Uh-huh.
There's a cover song that we're not allowed to mention yet.
Uh-huh. A whole record.
You're cut off. Don't even put him in there.
Okay.
Fuck you.
ever.
How long did the record take though? For real?
Too damn long.
We started tracking last March. Had some issues at the studio with the hard drive. Luckily, some stuff was salvaged, but we had to go back and retrack about half of it. That was in December. So yeah, it took about 6 months longer than we hoped, but yeah, it took about a year.
Took about a year. I got a question for you guys, and this is just for me though, off the record.
Sure.
What do you think about dubstep music? Cause I'm like into this shit. Though.
We're actually, I got some files I'm giving to a friend of mine to do some.
Are you serious?
To do some remixes, yeah.
Who is this dude Skrillex? Like he did a mix with this dude named ASAP.
Check out.
No, I'm not hitting this shit, but like all the kids love this like dubstep shit.
Check out Cinema.
Yeah, he used to be a hardcore.
Benny
Yeah,
Benassi.
he used to sing this band called From First to Last, and he started DJing on the side. And his stuff that he DJs with is called Skrillex remixes. He did like half a record with Korn. And then
how old is this kid?
Skrillex.
He's probably in his 20s.
He's probably in his mid-20s.
Mid-late 20s.
Mid-late 20s, yeah. He's got tracks with Benny Benassi called Cinema. It's a cinema remix.
So that's
my favorite.
So is Impending Lies? Is it going towards dubstep? Is it like trying to touch that feel? Like
I don't want to say maybe not going that direction, but I mean to have some different variations of the songs are cool.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you never want to have different versions of your songs. It's always fun to hear because you get to hear the same version over and over again.
Right.
Differentials are nice.
Right. What's the plans for you guys in the future? Like what big projects you guys got coming up?
We're starting to record the next album already. So hopefully that'll drop. We got a bunch of things in the works right now. We got a distribution deal. It's going to be happening overseas and in the United States.
Where overseas exactly?
Europe mainly.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much all over Europe. And so that's going to be real big. We're even talking about maybe going over there next few months.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's getting ready to pop.
That shit sounds lovely, man. What's up with you, man? We just, Is you gonna travel with him? Is you gonna see the world?
I carry drums. No, I'm just teching for the night. I help out.
He's not allowed out of the
You're moving, aren't you? Yeah, I'm actually moving to the Los Angeles area.
Are you serious?
This July, yeah.
Wow.
I study music business at Berkeley School of Music. I take online classes and I play drums for whoever will let me. Right now I'm playing for this band called Underline. We're out of Florida. Our first track, the first CD that they released is called Dead Time Stories.
What do you think they got on this band? Like, what do you think this band stands with all the bands you hear on the upcoming music? You know what I'm saying?
As a hard rock band, Impending Lies, they're solid. I mean, James is an asshole, but I mean that's a given.
You get over it.
I got over that real quick.
Acquired taste.
Yeah, I love him. He's a lovable guy.
James, what's up with you, man?
Apparently I'm getting rubbed on. I don't know what to think right now.
What's your stands in the group? Like, what's your main priority in the group?
I do everything.
Yeah.
I feel like I do everything. Everybody helps out, but
yeah, Jim's pretty much Jim's mainly does a lot of the business.
My job is asshole.
Yeah.
Because I'm the one stressed out all the time.
Yeah. We call him asshole. They call me daddy. By that.
Daddy. He's not old, man.
I'm actually not even close to being the oldest one in the band either. This is terrible.
Really?
Yeah.
2 years younger than me.
I feel old, man.
You're old as hell.
That's old as shit.
He is old as shit.
That's like 90.
I got one more question for the band, man, before we get up out of here. For the youth, though, you know what I mean? For the young youth, since they say we're what's the word they use for my generation? You know, the kids is like
retarded?
No, not retarded, but like
lost.
the lost youth. That's what they call us. What do you think, like, for your inspirations? What were like your inspirations growing up?
I got a couple things I can say on that.
You know
I'll
what I
let
mean?
you go first to see if you touch.
No, go ahead.
Me or you?
Well, here's my big thing. And I've noticed a lot lately is playing out more does not mean it's good. You gotta space yourself out in an area. If you play 3 shows in a month in the same city, you have saturated too much, and therefore you've lost out on fans at every show. Essentially you've hurt every single one of those shows. 6 to 8 weeks is the only time you should really be in the same area, unless it's a really big show you got offered.
Right.
You know, and bands don't realize, the younger bands aren't getting that yet, I don't think. You know, I'm 30, I've been doing this since I was 17.
Wow.
And you learn quick. I mean, we have not been here since February 14th. It's been 6 weeks.
Yeah, it has been.
And we played with POD.
That was when we played with POD.
POD, and then
so
before that.
Does the technology work towards their advantage? Because, like, you know what I mean?
Just youth in general. Yeah, I mean, it's the thing, because you got to think about it. When we were back, we were 16, 17 years old, starting bands, I mean, and it wasn't that long.
The internet was not really a huge thing.
The internet wasn't
really
what it is.
No.
I mean, the computers aren't what they are. Studios weren't what they
Pirating
were. You know,
was not what it was.
Well, you had, just to go in and record a CD or record songs and stuff like that, you needed money.
Right.
You know, and to get a good
I was
product.
trading cameras for studio time.
Yeah, and now
I was trading
it's
guitars
completely
for studio
different.
time.
It's completely different. Everybody can have a studio in their home. I have a studio in my house.
Wow.
I never would have thought that. Oh yeah.
I think that
Is it like a state-of-the-art studio?
It's getting better.
It's getting
there.
He's definitely got enough there that
We say better than most.
I mean, we're doing our next record at his place, and then we're gonna ship it out to the boys in 3 Years Hollow, to Jose over there, the singer. He's got a nice rig of his own. He's got a good ear, and we had a great time with them on the road when we got to play with them the last couple months. And looking forward to seeing what he does with the next one.
The thing with the youth, you know, today is just they need to figure out what they want to do musically, you know, because there's so many different things out there. There's so many, and I mean, I don't really talk bad about other artists,
right,
and everything like that. But there's a lot of music out there that, to me, it's just not music. It's absolutely terrible.
You like in your genre, or just everything?
Any genre.
Well, any genre, there's
genre,
bad music.
Any genre,
bad. But I'm talking about people that are considered, you know, mainstream icons nowadays. Like, I mean, there's so many that I could name out without throwing a big name out and pissing a lot of people off. But like Nicki Minaj.
How did I know you were gonna go there?
How the fuck?
How did I know you were gonna go there?
Famous?
I don't even know what she sings. I've never heard
When she sings,
no,
when she sings, it is really good. I've heard a couple of the songs.
That's her image, man.
Because I asked Brooke, I asked in the car one, I was like, who is this? She's like, Nicki Minaj. I'm like, really? Because when she sings, it's actually good. When she gets in that little weird voice, you want to stay.
Nicki Minaj, in my opinion, growing up, you know, I'm 30. I grew up on like Biggie, Pac, you know, in that whole hip hop scene.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj to me is trying to rip off Lil' Kim.
Oh yeah, spitting image, isn't she?
Well, I mean, you're always gonna have nothing. Here's the other thing. I think this is my biggest thing. Everybody's always trying to find something that's not been done. Guess what? It's all been done.
And I can't say
it's how well can you do it?
What that dubstep is kind of new though. It's kind of innovative in a way.
House has been around for
it's just getting big. It's been underground for years.
Oh yeah.
Dubstep when we were growing up was techno and remixes. You know, now
house music.
I mean,
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Prodigy.
It's easier.
Prodigy.
With computers. I mean, it's just easier for people just to make beats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Back then, back
Doesn't
in the 90s,
take as much.
computers was
Doesn't
made
take
for
talent
Word
like it used
documents.
to. Now it just takes
Video.
patience.
You know, so today's youthful generation need to realize like who we grew up idolizing are all dead. Dimebag,
Right.
you know, Jimmy Page, The Doors, you know, guys like that. And now guys are looking up to people like Kurt Cobain, who a lot of guys don't even know who Kurt Cobain is or what he even did.
Right. That name is just for me though. I don't even know. I really don't know who he is. I heard of his music a little bit, but I just like the name. This is like real catchy fucking name. I heard of that. I heard of that story. I heard of that story he had on VH1. You really listen to the Foo Fighters, huh?
Foo Fighters have been around for 18 years.
They have been, but you know, I just think
who would have thought that the dorky drummer in Nirvana would be one of the best frontmen of all time?
this is true.
Yeah.
And such a musical genius to play guitar and sing instead of the guy back there with long hair going. Instead, he's writing like some of the best songs
I think
ever.
we're straying away from like today's youth is just retarded. everything musically from today's youth sounds like they just want to go. They want to use the newest instrument. Like how low can they tune? How many strings can they play with?
Yeah, it's weird.
How fast can they
It's
play?
weird,
Like
man.
it's just they don't want to take the time to actually learn how to play their instrument and do it well. They want to be like, let's just throw it out and wear super tight jeans and bring back the 80s.
That's all it is. History's repeating
Imagine
itself.
Dave in skinny jeans.
I can. smuggled grapes.
Grapes.
He
I
said.
did have a camel toe from the innie.
All right, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Can I rock out with you guys tonight, man? Just chill, vibe out with you guys, man. All right, man. All right, man. All right, man. This is for Chris, man. You know, for MSC, man. I'm Spence, man. This the big band, Impending.
Where's Chris?
Huh? Chilling at the house, eating hot cakes.
Eating hot cakes?
Yeah.
Eating hot cakes, Chris! Chris don't need no hot cakes. Chris,
I want a funnel
Chris
cake.
needs a smoothie.
Who's got funnel cakes?
All right, man. I'm out of here, man. Have a good show, y'all.
Alright, thanks, man.